Hey, everybody, it's Ken Tucker with Changescape Web. Welcome to the local St. Charles podcast. Today, I'm excited to be joined by Greg MUHR, head coach of the St. Louis Ambush. I hope I got your name right there, Greg.
You did, Ken. Thanks
All
for
right,
having me on.
excellent. Yeah. So tell me what's happening with the Ambush, and when does their season start this year?
We've actually been going for a couple of months now. It's been pretty informal. The players set up 3 days. At first, it was 2 days a week training, and they've pushed it to 3 days a week, which is kind of a nice thing for the guys to want to be together. Still 5 weeks out from our preseason start, which is November 1st. And we've had probably 70 different guys come out, young guys, contracted guys hoping for a contract, and just play and have fun and get to know each other. So it's been great. I think I mentioned our preseason starts November 1st. First home game is Black Friday, November 26th.
All right. All right, perfect. So after you get done with your shopping, come and de-stress by watching the St. Louis Ambush, right?
But yeah, please do.
All right. So what style of play will you guys be playing this year?
I played for the Ambush and the St. Louis Storm, and most of my career was indoor professionally. And I always remember indoor and those years, those times being fast and furious.
Oh, yeah.
I just, we want to. This year, we have the players that can play faster, that have the ability to play faster, the knowledge to play faster, and that's what we're going to try and do. Go forward quicker, put the pressure on the opponents, and hopefully, play in their half of the field more than ours.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. So do you have any players that you're really excited about watching this year?
Really, all of them. I mean, we've added quite a few guys from the back to the front. Rafa Diaz is a goalkeeper, one of the best in the league. I'm excited to have him paired with Paolo, who's been with us for a long time. He's a stalwart. And then in the back, all the guys, really. Richard's been out quite a bit. Schmerman, he's been great. Christian Briggs is a guy that didn't get much of a look last year, from what I understand, but from what I've seen of him, he's been very good. Will Eske, very exciting player, excellent speed, great determination, wants to go forward. I could go across the board. We added a couple of new guys besides Rafa. A guy out of the back, Mo, played for Baltimore last year. Mohammed, we call him Mo.
All right.
And then who else did we get? Marcel Berry. And then, Tony Walls has been one of our guys that has been around for a long time, a goal scorer. I'm just looking forward to get going. We don't have all of our guys here. We've had as many as 12 out at one of our practices, and it's just nice to get to know them and be together as much as we can right now. But it's going to be, I think, the fans come out, they'll enjoy themselves watching us this year.
Yeah. What happened last year? Did COVID have a big impact on you guys? I assume it probably had to have.
From everything I've heard, like for everybody, it was really a difficult year. Things were changed, things were adjusted. We had to adjust, we had to change. I wasn't a part of it last year so much, so I'm just hearing what took place. I know there were some teams that didn't participate, and the league did, I think, a very good job of just, having a season, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. So what does the league look like? How many teams are there, and who do you see as the big competitors for you guys this year?
There's the usual suspects. San Diego's always in the mix. They've been there since, when I was playing as a young guy. I think teams are going to have to look out for us, to be honest. The Florida team, the people have talked about the Florida team. I'm counting on Jamie Swanner and these other guys, our assistant Jamie Swanner, Donnie Alberti's back. So we've got some guys that have been through this stuff and know the league pretty well. But the San Diego's, and then there's the other California team, I forget, but they're always a good matchup from what I've understood.
Yeah. Okay. So do you watch Ted Lasso?
Yeah, I've not seen it yet, but everybody tells me I should be watching it, just like everybody else seems to be.
As you're rattling off these names, I'm you're triggering names like Jamie Tart is one of the players, and it just makes me laugh. It's a great show. I mean, it really is a fantastic show. And if you have a chance, watch it. I'm sure you'll have more time to catch up after your season, obviously. But yeah, just had to ask you that. So, and it's fitting that I think today is the season 2 finale of the release of Ted Lasso. So perfect timing to have you on.
Yeah, no, it was good. I've heard it's been very good. People have kind of a few people close to me have said you kind of remind me of Ted Lasso. I said I'm not sure. I've not seen it, so I don't know. But he's supposed to be a real positive guy. And look,
Yeah.
I think I was a player once, and I had all kinds of coaches.
Yeah.
But I want the guys, our players, and our coaches, and to know, look, we trust them. We want them to play freely without worrying about mistakes. Mistakes are going to happen. Just be together and trust each other, and we got your back.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. So, how do you think the Ambush is going to do this year?
I think we're going to have a really good season. I didn't know any of the guys coming in. Jeff Locker, we had met on a field in Kansas City in December last year. It was freezing cold. My brother Jeff MUHR he works for MISA. He does the ODP program and coaching education, and he put Jeff Locker and I together for just a couple of games. And a couple of months after we stood next to each other, he asked if I'd be interested. And ever since I started being around the guys, it just seemed to be this energy, a good energy, a positive energy. We got some things to work on, especially once we get all the guys in here. But that's what preseason's for. But I think, I've not followed the league very much since I was done playing. So again, counting on Jamie and Donnie. But I really have a good feeling about the guys, watching them train as hard as they do, wanting to be out there 3 days a week with each other. It's all real positive right now. And I think hopefully these guys, the new guys, come in and give us, another breath of fresh air. There seems to be more of a freedom about the guys and a willingness to come out and play for each other and be together this early, especially.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. So, where do you guys play, and how do people get tickets?
So we are at and I always have to stop myself and think, because it's the Chicago guy. I want to say the Chicago stuff, the Chicago arena. It's
Right.
the St. Charles Family Arena.
Right.
And I think if you just go to our website, you can find the tickets there.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And you said the season opener is Black Friday. Do you allow spectators during your preseason?
It's pretty much an open forum. We were during our tryouts way back. Well, when were the tryouts? About 4 or 5 weeks ago. We had quite a few fans come out and check it out. I'm not opposed to it. I think there's times when we're going to want to just really have a good focus about us. But if fans wanted to come out, and I mean, everybody wants to see the guys, get some autographs. Unless it's a day where we just have to get a bunch of stuff done. We've got physicals ahead of us. We've got our fitness testing. But yeah, fans, it'd be great to see them. I've met a couple of people that I hadn't seen probably in 20 plus years since I used to play at the old Checker Dome. And then Daryl Duran and all those guys were playing with me. Or I guess I should say I was playing with them, being a Chicago guy here in St. Louis. But yeah, fans are the fans are a big part of this for us, and I can't wait. I still remember, man, it was a long time ago, but there's 16,000 fans. That's hard to forget.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So being an alum, how does it feel coming back?
It's kind of come full circle. I've coached some women professional teams before. I've helped coach in Chicago a men's professional team and been around some teams and some players that have played at that level. I'm excited about it, to be honest. I think that, look, I was one of these guys. I know what it's like to come in every day and work hard, with the opportunity to do something you love to do. And this is still something I love to do. It's a big change for me, to be honest, Ken. I was pretty much for the last 30 years a club coach, but mostly out of Chicago and now in St. Louis. And it's been a nice change, honestly. I've had, my days, I'm up way earlier with the training sessions at 7:30. But I do have my evenings more free. The weekends for now until we get going will be free. But I always loved game day, Ken. I always loved being at practices, being around the guys, being part of something that was bigger than me. And I still remember, I tell the story sometimes that, I never thought really about winning a championship, just being on a team that had the opportunity to be a championship team. And that means we all want the same thing. We're all willing to do the same thing, work hard for each other, and enjoy the game.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, do you have any plans to bring back or involve any other alumni this year?
Yeah, we've reached out to them. Daryl and I have spoken personally. Daryl Duran, that is. Steve Petcher, Mark Moser, and I. He's in charge of or I think he's in charge of the. I can't remember the name of the radio station now, but I've done a couple of broadcasts with him. There's so many: Johnny Klein, Terry Brown. But we want to do whatever we can. I don't think there was a big presence over the last few years, and for whatever reason, it doesn't matter now. But we're really trying to get with the fan nation and start to build that back up. And then I can't wait to be in the stadium and see the fans. So the alumni are a big part of that. Jamie Swanner, he's we're talking about some other banners and uniforms being raised in the stadium, in the arena. Sorry, and I just think if St. Louis is a great, they love their St. Louis soccer players.
Yeah.
And I think if we don't embrace them, if we don't invite them back, welcome them back, take care of them, look after them, make them a part of this, get them out to training sessions and talk to these young guys, I think we're doing ourselves a disservice, and certainly them, because they've put in the time. Being one of those guys, at least for a little while, I understand what it means. And being in St. Louis now for the better part of a year and a couple of months, it's they love it down here, and I think we have to embrace those veterans and alumni again.
Yeah, yeah. I can't help but think there's a lot of pent up demand for being able to get out and enjoy live sports, and so it's nice to have soccer coming back, and I'm sure you guys are going to do quite well. St. Louis is passionate about its soccer, so it's going to be exciting to see how the season unfolds for you guys.
We appreciate it. Yeah, we've got a few. We're working on a couple of more preseason dates. We have the Central Cup, which will be played I think it's the 12th and 13th of November, which, we got 2 weeks after that before our home opener. And then the 4th and 5th, we're trying to get a couple of teams together, and maybe even as early as October 15th. Just some local teams, and there's teams that are quite good in this area that play in the Open Cup and in different leagues. And again, with Jamie's knowledge and Donnie being here for as long as they've got quite a few connections. So we're trying to, we got to be on the field. We have to be in games best we can before we actually step on the field together for the first one.
Yeah. How long does the season last?
Well, hopefully our season will last through April, which means playoffs, championship. But we start late November. So November, December, January, February, March is the meat of the season. And then April is playoffs and championship.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Anything else you'd like to tell our watchers and listeners before we go?
Yeah, guys, come out and support the players, support the Ambush. If they have any questions, we're trying to get back out into the community, camps, clinics, after school stuff, and just really start to have the communities, tap into some of these players that they're quite good. It's going to be very exciting. And I just hope to start to see the fans come out and support them.
Yeah. Awesome. And I'm sure if anybody has any questions, the website, stlambush.com is going to be able to help get them contacted with the right person. So if they're looking for having an event night out to watch a game or something like that and buy a group tickets, I'm sure that information's all there.
It is. Yeah, we have had some great people in the office. Obviously, Shelly's in there daily. Josh Robinson's in there. think we just hired a new marketing guy that I'm going to meet on Monday. So we're really trying to ramp stuff up and be, treat the players more professionally, which Shelley and Jeff Locker have done very well with the signings that we've had and the support they've given us. It's been great.
Yeah, awesome. Well, Greg, thanks so much. I enjoyed talking with you. And it's almost the end of October. I mean, the end of September, which means that we're not all that far away. So.
Yeah, about 5 weeks, and I'm looking forward to it, Ken, and thank you for the opportunity to be on here with you.
Yeah, thanks. All right, great. Great catching up with you. Take care, man.
Take care. See ya.
Goodbye.
Bye.